guys, it's Haven. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Basically what I'm going to do is a full face of first impressions. It's just like a few samples I've received or a few things I've put aside for this. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a full face of products that I've never used before. So I'll obviously be giving you my honest opinion on them and all that jazz. The first thing I want to do is put my hair up. So let me do that. Okay, the very first thing I'm going to use is by Jeffree Star. It's called Velour Lip Scrub. It's in strawberry gum. And it's literally like edible. I mean, I tasted this before and holy crap, is it amazing. It's obviously like this gritty, it's a lip scrub, so it's obviously a scrub. I'm just going to get some on my finger. I'm just going to soften up my lips a little bit. I have some dead skin going on, so I'm just going to do that. Kind of rub my lips together. Tastes so good. I could literally eat this stuff. It smells good and tastes good. I'm just going to wipe off the excess. And that really just gets rid of the dead skin and everything just looks good. I wanted to mention I did do my brows ahead of time because I don't have a brow product to use today. So basically I'm just going to hop on in with primer. The primer I'm going to use today is called Balance Me Instant Lift Primer. And I received this in a Birchbox sample. So I'm going to go ahead and put some on my finger. Okay. So it looks like a little lotion. It's kind of like sheer. So I'm just going to dot that on my face. And this, I have to say, is very refreshing. I really like the smell and the way that it glides on the skin. And it feels like it's like tacky, like it would actually hold stuff on. I guess that's what primer is for, so that's good. And it just feels good. I can't even explain it. I like that a lot. So up next is something that's really interesting to me. It's by Peek, P-E-E-K, and it's called Black Eye Primer. It comes in this little tiny tin thing. As you can see, it's Peek. And I'm basically just going to open this thing up. Supposedly it's supposed to like make shadows like even more pigmented, but I've never heard of black lid primer, so it's kind of unique in my opinion. Okay, so you open it up, and it's this little tiny little pot. It looks just kind of like tar or charcoal or something. It's kind of deep in there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm going to go ahead and try to put my finger in there. I guess it's not made for long nails. So I'm going to go ahead and use my pinky because I accidentally bit my pinky nail the other day. So this is Black Eyelid Primer. Wow, that's so weird. I'm just like, really? So I'm going to put this on. It feels kind of oily, and I'm like not a fan of creasing on my lids, so we will see how this goes. So this is the Black Lid Primer. Wow, that's so interesting. It's like charcoal, literally. It's like gray. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to go in the other eye. Okay, so that is the Black Eyelid Primer. That's quite interesting. We should see how, I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to work out. Okay, so up next is something I'm really excited. I have tried this once before, I'm not going to lie, so this is kind of a cheat as far as a first impression, but it's a collab between ColourPop and Kathleen Lights, and it's called Where the Light Is. And the packaging is just gorgeous. I love it. And it comes with 4 colors, eyeshadow colors, and it's 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So I'm basically going to use all 4 today. The first one I'm going to use is called Glow, and this is kind of just a matte, like a light vanilla color to kind of maybe add as a transition color, I would say. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and dip into Glow. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid, just kind of get some color on there. I'm going to see how it reacts with the black primer. So let's kind of see how that goes. Wow, it actually clings onto it pretty nicely. That's not what I expected. The eyelid primer is actually drying to be almost like a powder finish, so it's actually working well with the powder, you know, from the shadow. So that we have glow all over the lids. Like I said, we weren't expecting a whole lot of pigment, but it's just something to kind of build off of. So up next is a beautiful color. It's called Cornelius, and this one is kind of like a brown terracotta type. It really reminds me of Anastasia Beverly Hills. What's it called? It's Caramel. It really reminds me of that shade. So I'm going to take a kind of a smaller brush. I'm going to go ahead and dip into Cornelius, and I'm going to just get this. I'm just going to put this on my crease in windshield wiper motion. So let's do that. Okay, and that just added a little bit more color to the lid. The next two colors I'm most excited about. They're just gorgeous, beyond words. This one is called Blaze, and I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a brown, shimmery, almost in the olive green family. It's just freaking pretty. I love this color. So I'm going to take actually a smaller brush, like a smudge brush. This is from Tammy. Thank you, Tammy. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to dip into Blaze. And for this color, I'm just going to keep it in my outer corner. I'm going to keep this kind of just in my outer corner. I like that. I like Blaze a lot. That's one of my favorites. I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, so now I have Blaze in the outer corners. I'm going to go ahead and take the brush I put Cornelius on with, and I'm just going to kind of blend everything together. I'm still trying to keep Blaze in that outer corner, but I do want to blend the other colors with it. So that's nice. So the last color that I'm going to be using on my lids is my absolute favorite. It's called Kathleen Lights, so I think this might be her favorite as well. But once you see it, you will understand why. It's like a gold, coppery, like it just reminds me of like a sunset or something. It's just freaking gorgeous, honestly. So I'm going to go ahead. I know the best way to get pigment with ColourPop shadows is always with your finger. So I'm going to go ahead and just go all the way, balls to the wall with this color. So I'm just going to put some on my finger, and I'm just going to put this all over my lid. I just want to show you guys how that looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm just going to put this over my lid. It's called Kathleen Lights. Wow, look at that. Okay, I have to say that Kathleen Lights, it's just so warm and beautiful. I absolutely love that color. You just can't get enough of it. I'm just going to do a little bit of blending just to kind of make sure there's no harsh lines. You know how I roll. But I have to say, those eyes, I'm digging, definitely digging the eyes. I wanted to say something else that I dug into without you guys on camera. I usually like to try all new products with you guys on camera, but didn't even contain myself, was Jeffree Star's highlighter. It's in Skin Frost, and the color is Siberian Gold. And this is just so beautiful. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times, but it's just so pretty. I mean, you cannot beat it. It's like this gold, shimmery gold, beautiful color. Obviously, it's nice for a highlight. That's not what I'm going to be using for highlight today, though. But I've actually kind of been doing this technique where I use it on my lids. Like, it actually adds so much gold and beauty to any look. And I feel like this copper shadow could use a little more gold. Why not? So I'm just going to dip into this with my finger. And I'm just going to put this over where I just had the, where I just put the Kathleen Lights. And as you can see, it just gives it a lot more, just glow is really the only way to put it. Okay, so I went ahead and put that Siberian Gold over the Kathleen Lights color, and I have to say I really like it. It's nice and warm and golden, so I'm a fan of that. Up next, I wanted to try this eyeliner, which I opened it, and it doesn't even look good. Like, honestly, I think I got a defective one, but it's called Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner, and I don't know, I'm used to just like a really fine tip, and this just looked like a friggin' marker to me or something. It's kind of weird. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and toss this on my upper lash line, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and threw on some eyeliner, no biggie. Next up, I wanted to try this airbrush concealer. I was kind of excited. I got this in an Ipsy bag, or it might have been Birchbox, I'm not sure, but it's by Benefit, and I believe they're trying to say it's pronounced boing. I don't know, how would you pronounce that? I'm not sure, but it says to basically pat it into the skin. So you open it up, and it's just like a little pot, like a concealer pot. And I'm just going to go ahead and dab this under my eyes and on a few of the imperfections that I'm dealing with right now. So that's what that looks like. It's kind of a cream. I'm going to dot that under the eye. And I just have a few I wanted to get right here. Okay guys, so I went ahead and just put that concealer on. I'm going to pat it into the skin. And up next is a foundation I'm going to use for the first time. It's called Revlon Age Defying with DNA Advantage. I'm kind of excited because I'm in my 30s, and I guess it's time to look into age defying things. But this is what it looks like, and the color is soft beige. So I'm going to just go ahead and pump this onto my beauty blender and see if the color works. It's kind of a crapshoot. Okay. Oh, okay, not bad, not bad. So I'm just going to smooth that all over my face. Okay, so that foundation actually seemed to work. I think also that concealer worked out as well, so I'm a fan of the coverage right now. One thing that I did not have for a first impression was setting powder, so I'm just going to use what I use every day, which is by Ulta Beauty, and it's called Finishing Powder. It's just translucent, completely white. I'm just going to stick a little beauty blender in there, and I'm going to bake under my eyes. And I'm also going to take a fluffy brush and just put it on the rest of my face. Okay guys, so up next, I wanted to use some bronzer, and I could not find anything except this contour palette. I do have a blush and a highlighter that I wanted to use today, so I'm probably just going to use the bronze portion of this, but it's by City Color Collection, and basically you open it and it's got a contour, bronzer, and highlight pan, and then obviously it gives you like a lot of tips on what to do with it and whatnot, but I'm not really going to follow that today. What I'm going to do is just dip into the bronze right here in the center, and I'm just going to take a random fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that in the hollows of my cheeks. Holy shit. Sorry, Mom. Oh my goodness, this, it's too much. It's literally too dark. Let me diffuse it a little bit. Ah, that was crazy. Okay, obviously I need to go light-handed with this stuff. So I decided for blush, I'm going to use this blush duo. It's basically one side is cream, one side is powder, and it's kind of weird, like it's hard to access. I don't know, it's really tiny. So this is the cream side and this is the powder side. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a fluffy brush and try my hardest to stay on the powder side. It looks kind of like a coral color. There's no color name. So I'm just gonna see how that will warm up the cheeks. Okay, yeah, it gives me a nice little bit of flush look. Not bad. Okay, I'm not living for it, but it's not leaving me dead, so we're in the middle with that. What I was really excited about using today is this highlighter. It's by Cat Beauty, and it's called You Glow Girl, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, it's like got these waves all over it. I don't know. It's just really pretty and a lot of product, and there's tons of product in there. So I'm just going to grab this tiny brush because I have a feeling this is going to be over the top shimmer status. So I'm just going to take a tiny brush and I'm going to dip it into You Glow Girl. I'm just going to put that at the very tops of my cheekbones. Okay, we got a really nice glow going on here. We'll do the other side. Tip of the nose, and of course the Cupid's bow. Yeah, I think we got some serious highlight going on. You know what I actually have not used as a highlighter was that Jeffree Star highlighter. I have only used it as an eyeshadow so far, literally. I have not tried it on my cheeks yet, so I think I could use a little bit more glow. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip into this. So here is Siberian Gold by Jeffree Star. Oh yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Holy cow. Jeffree, you don't play around. Wow. Oh my gosh, look at all this glitter. It's so shimmery, and it's in a good way though. Wow, I'm a fan. So definitely over the Cat Beauty, Jeffree Star wins, just so you know. Okay guys, so for the lips, I wanted to try something. I was really excited because ColourPop and Kathleen Lights did an Aquarius collection. So I was like, that's my calling, I'm an Aquarius. So this is what the box looked like. Quite beautiful. But once I received it in the mail, I realized it's all the same color. It's just ultra matte, ultra satin, and ultra glossy. So I thought that was kind of silly. I mean, I don't need 3 of the same color. But I took them out of the box, and this is what they look like. So I have to say they're similar yet different. I don't know. I mean, this one's called Aquarius, this one's called Aquarius, this one's called Aquarius 2. So you can see there's a lot of variety going on. So I'm just going to throw on, the Ultra Glossy Lip, which is Aquarius. Surprise, surprise. And I'm just going to put this on my lips. I just want to see what it looks like. Okay, so that's Aquarius, like A, B, or C, I don't even know, but I don't know if I love it a lot, to be honest. Something I did want to try, they gave me a free lippy stick with my purchase, and this was called pearlized wet, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I did not know what to expect. I opened it up and it looks like kind of like an olive green or like a brown type shimmer. I don't really know if this is like a lip topper. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and just throw it over this because I feel like this is not giving me enough color. I'm looking for color right now. So let me just put on this odd, actually I'm gonna swatch it really quick. I just wanna see, wow, okay, that's quite interesting. Let's just see how it looks over Aquarius. Ew. Honestly, what the hell is this stuff? I don't really like it. It looks like, it literally looks like crap. I mean, I don't even, I'm not, ew. Okay, so I hate the lip. So I'm gonna go ahead and just swipe something else over it. I mean, honestly, let's just keep adding and see if we can get where we're trying to be. So I'm just gonna pop on this Lumiere 2. I've done a swatch video on a few ColourPop lip products, and this was in it, so this is not a first impression, but let me just swipe it on because it has a little bit more darkness than the other colors. As you can see, this is like the Aquarius, this is the Lumiere 2, so let me just swipe that on and like hope for the best at this point. Okay, I can work with Lumiere 2. I kind of like that. It's like a gray purple mauve type color. I like that a lot, actually. I think this highlight is honestly too blinding for me right now. I almost need to just kind of tone it down. I'm going to take my blush brush and just kind of tone it down a little bit. Holy crap. But yeah, I think this lip color is definitely working out. I'm a fan. Okay, so for mascara, I wanted to go ahead and try this. I've had it for a while, but I've never used it. It's called Fabulous Flocking Lashes. And it's this mascara with just flamingos all over it. It's kind of cute. So I'm just going to swipe this on my lashes and just see if it gives me the type of volume I'm looking for, and if not, then I'll just swipe on my usuals. So let me just see how this works. Okay, so 20 coats later, I guess it kind of does something. I had to put on a lot though, so let me just do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and put on my other stuff because this is not doing it for me. Be right back. Okay guys, so this is my finished look with a full face using First Impressions. I have to say, I am obsessed with ColourPop. I absolutely love them. I love that they're affordable and that their shadows are so pigmented. But yeah, they're obviously called Super Shock Shadows. Those are the ones that I'm talking about. They are no joke. So I just wanted to show you guys a full face of new products that, you know, that were at least new for me. And here's a better look at my glow, just in case you're interested, because this is a little cray-cray because I even diffused it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful weekend. Bye!